what a day to choose to pick up the Bonneville. It's Friday, 1st of December, and it's snowing. I think it's about 2 degrees or so. But I need to get it out of Triumpho's place, and for now, because it's so cold, I think I'll just take it back to the Belvedere lockup, lock it up there, and decide what to do with it from there. I mean, this is assuming I can actually nurse the Bonneville back the 20 minutes from Greenwich back to Belvedere. So I'm off to pick up the Bonneville now. I'm hoping that Jason from Triumph may show me what a good sounding Bonneville is like, because he's got 2 of them, my exact engine, because the truth is I may well have forgotten what a good sounding engine sounds like. So I'll see if he'll show me a comparison side by side, pick it up, try and nurse it home, and of course I'll take you with me. The condition is stunning.
On the tank, you see, and I thought, I bet the tank's dented.
Yeah.
So what I've done, I had a look at it, and I thought, oh no, it ain't. When I took the cover off, you know, I thought the cover was going to be all damaged.
And it's
done
2,800 miles, and it's an 09 or 10.
It's a 9, 59, I think, or was it a 9? I'm not sure.
They're both pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, okay, 59. And then 23,000 miles on the clock. Not as pristine, but this is 2100. You know, it's a lovely spec, that one, isn't it? Really, really nice spec.
And this has got like little bars on it, which, you know, you can swap.
Okay, so the battery is completely dead. We had to jump start it. I've got to keep the throttle on as loud as, or decently high, so it won't cut out, because if it cuts out, that's it, we can't start it.
Okay.
So we've gone back home and figure out what to do with it then.
Okay, good luck. Good luck.
Cheers, Bob. Oh, Bonneville, why'd you do this?
She loves you.
It actually, I've got to be honest here, it ran okay. So I got it back. I mean, I was having to hold the throttle open for fear of it cutting off. But it ran all right. Mm-hmm. It still bogs down a bit if you give it some accelerator, but I'm kind of at that borderline period where it feels like you're potentially putting down a healthy-ish dog. Mm-hmm. So what happened? Sorry I didn't film the comparison of a healthy Bonneville compared to mine, but we just started talking about other stuff and I got waylaid. But in essence, chatting to Jason, very interesting chat. He said, you know, I said about my ideas that I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just dump it and leave it in a lockup and have a think about it, or a few other points that I'll get to in a bit. And he said, look, it could be worth saving. It could be if you know an at-home mechanic or someone who, you know, can just spend a lot of hours working on it. But you said, look, I could spend hours working on it, investigative work and stuff like that. And I could end up charging you a decent chunk of money because you know, he's got premises to run. He's got to charge per hour of investigative work. So yeah, I you know, I agreed to just take it away because I still can't decide what to do with it. I think this is what I'm going to do for now. I'm just going to take off all my bits and pieces, my quad lock, my pannier rack and all that stuff. So at least it's just back to basic and standard. So then I can decide what to do with it. I've got a couple of interesting emails I just need to check now because I've had a lot of interesting insight from all of you. So I need to read a couple of these emails now. I'll go and grab a coffee with Monika and I think I'll share a couple of these with you, but I just need to double check them. So push this into the lockup, quickly take these bits and pieces off and have a think. I love it when they don't knock down old buildings when they're doing a huge redevelopment. I mean, look at this, Boulangerie Jade, and they have transformed an old building on Major Draper Street into this beautiful little cafe. It's brilliant. Pick a book, grab a coffee, right in the middle of a regenerated area. Such a nice spot. Thames River, 200 meters that way. I was looking at the messages. Thank you so much all for sending them over with regards to the Bonneville. And I'll try if I can to draw a line under the Bonneville work now and just kind of, I don't know, forget about it. My head's been a bit all over the place trying to figure out what to do. Amongst all of the really interesting comments, I had two very interesting emails come through, one of which I was just looking for and I've temporarily lost, by a gentleman, I think he's ex-army, and he knows the Triumphs like the back of his hand, and he's adamant that he can fix it. And another one, a message that came slightly earlier than that, is from Joe from the Works YouTube channel. And he said, Freddie, just give me the Bonneville over winter. No specific time limits to get it done. Just let me have it over the winter. And I'm fairly confident with enough time I'll be able to get it going again. So I'm tempted to give it to Joe and just let him have it.
And you met him?
And I've met him, yeah. What did he buy? Oh,
Exhaust.
The exhaust,
Yes.
yes, he took the exhaust off me.
Yes.
That's it. So he's offered very kindly to take it and see if he can get it going again, because I think more than anything else it needs time as opposed to too much money for parts. So I may let him take it away, but in the meantime I just want to kind of forget about it and get back to enjoying some nice road trips and things like that. So I'll see what happens from that point of view. But anything to do now with bikes, bike mechanics, breakdowns, just so draining. I mean, Monika said to me this morning, just before I headed off, she's like, you look like a vegetable. And I think it's just jumping on a bike or anything like that and just knowing there's a 50% chance of breaking down. It ends up you just walk downstairs, all the winter gear, trudge downstairs knowing it could break down. You just turn into a vegetable. So hopefully that will sort itself out. One other thing I wanted to say, the garage, they ended up changing the, I think, starter solenoid. So it does actually start the bike. When you turn it over, if the battery's charged enough, it does start. Hence why earlier I managed to start it. But anyway, we'll wrap it up there. Go and have a little wander around Woolwich. Thank you so much everyone for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one.